It's an all-Western Conference matchup in today's game as the Lakers come into town for this one. Great to have you with us, everybody, live on 2K Sports alongside Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. I'm Kevin Harlan. Grizzlies will look to their home court advantage. Just one game here in Memphis. This game's going to be a challenge for them. Facing one of the top-tier teams in the league, they'll have to be at their best to steal a win here.
Well, this is an important matchup for a lot of reasons, guys, but I know that coming into a game like this as a coach or as a player, you know in the back of your head, you've already been beaten twice this season. You do not want to take a third loss to the same team.
Well, in many ways, Steve, it's almost a must-win situation, and that should be plenty of motivation enough. I mean, they prepared for this game, the coaches and players. They understand the matchups, advantages and disadvantages. They've got a game plan at both ends of the floor. At the very least, they will come prepared to do battle. And because of that, I think it'll be very interesting to see how the approach unfolds in this one.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So the Lakers 5 right now. G, he's in at point guard. Randall and Hill are the 4 and 5. Kobe is out there with Wilson Chandler.
Boy, the kind of moments you love to see. Excellent defense leading to a dunk at the other end.
Clark, you got to marvel at the transition game when they've got it clicking. It's really explosive.
High octane for sure.
Turning defensive pressure into offensive opportunities, that's what it's all about. That's some tenacity inside, battling for the second chance points.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. G dishes to Chandler. Fires at the elbow. Almost, but it rolls out.
You just assume he's going to knock those down when he's as open as he was there.
Baseline jumper. A second chance effort. Aminu with the bucket. Aminu's got his first points of the night.
Did you see the defense get caught standing around that time, giving up an easy second chance bucket?
Simply need more of an effort on the boards there, Steve.
Here's G. In the game against Sacramento, very impressive. Hill kicks to Kobe. Hill a screen on Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot's good from Bryant.
It's going to be tough for the defense today. If he's got his A game rolling here tonight, we'll see.
Pass to Randolph. And the layup falls. Randolph's got his first points in this one.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
That's going to open things up for them on the perimeter going forward, Clark.
Chandler is screen. On the wing, Bryant. Terrific design on the big play, and he lays it in. Kobe's got 6. Grizzlies have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Conley, the pass to Gasol. Knocked loose. And Aminu kicks to Allen. 6 to shoot. Here's Conley. Not a good performance from him in that loss to Philadelphia.
He was really tightly guarded there. I'm not sure about that shot selection.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Way to play in attack mode and get inside.
And you know, if you're on defense and you're going to foul, make sure it's a good one. They did, preventing the and one.
That one is no good. Well, it was the Memphis Grizzlies in their last game, a loss to the 76ers in Philadelphia.
They just couldn't get the ball in the basket that day, guys. No matter how many plays you make at the defensive end, it's hard to overcome such a lack of production offensively.
Yeah, the high-quality shots were few and far between for them, and they have nobody to blame but themselves. They need to work a lot harder to get good shots today.
Here's G, following the score by Memphis. Out to Chandler. All sorts of time, and it comes off the front of the rim.
Oh, that's a frustrating one there. Easy look at the hoop.
Aminu dishes to Conley. Pass to Allen. Memphis moving that ball around. Here's Gasol. Again, Memphis.
Pretty much no chance for the smaller defender to block that jumper.
Yeah, he knows exactly how to use his size to his advantage there.
And let's check out a group of shooting guards doing some dirty work inside lately, averaging the most rebounds per game at their position over the last 10 games. You look at Allen. He does a great job inside, one of the top rebounders in the league.
You know, it's not easy to do what these players have done in that area, strictly because of positioning. Typically, as a two-guard, you're going to be on the perimeter a lot more often than you will be inside.
Yeah, but for all of these guys, you can point to their quickness as well as their superb instincts as to why they wound up on the list. I mean, you've got to have that nose for the basketball.
Courtney Lee, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. The Lakers have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. Free throw, good, Bryant. The Grizzlies have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Now we go to Doris Burke, who spoke with head coach Dave Yeager. Doris?
When talking about who they'll be most concerned with on the other side, he laughed a little and asked, "You mean other than Kobe?" He said that it's an almost futile effort to try and slow Kobe because he can score in so many different ways, saying, really, all we can try and do is prevent him from getting into a rhythm and try to force him into tough shots. Guys?
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Here's Lee, following the basket by Kobe Bryant. Aminu with it, averaging 9 points per contest. Outside Conley. The rebound by the Lakers. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And guys, they could have won that game on the strength of their offense alone. It was that good.
And to do it on the road, too. I mean, with the way they just kept coming at them and coming at them, they kept that crowd out of the game the entire time. That's good work.
Here is Conley, following the basket by Julius Randle. Allen outside, broke loose. Here's Randolph. The 10-footer finds the target.
That was some skill there. Nice use of the bounce pass.
The Lakers have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. Bryant is doubled. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession.
Well, while we have a chance, let's take a look at some numbers for Bryant. He's averaging 16 points, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. And he really brings that offensive firepower to this team. Finding ways to score is his specialty.
Yeah, that's his identity, Steve, among other contributions, obviously. But the ability to make plays that put up points, that's a major weapon in his arsenal. Over the last 10 games, Kevin, you can see where the Lakers rank in the league right now. First in shooting percentage, first in three-point shooting. And they're also ranked #1 in taking care of the ball. Not many turnovers. They value possessions like no other.
And the shooting is really what stands out to me. This is a team that does such a good job of finding open looks. They're unselfish. They work offensively to create good shots. And when they do that and they're on their game, they're tough to beat.
Now here's Lynn. Butler sets a screen for Lynn, and it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here.
They had no choice but to lunge for that pass to stop it from getting through.
Well, that was a good job. It could have been a quick bucket if he doesn't knock it out of bounds there.
Here's Butler. He kicks it to G. It's stolen by Adams. Left side, Adams. That's good. Adams has got his first points of the game.
Back and forth we go. That basket gives us just another lead change.
And there have been too many of those to keep track of. What a contest.
Memphis leading. Fast break, Memphis. And here they go. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2.
Easy call there.
No question about that one.
That's how we do it. Good work.
All day long.
Scoring breakdown. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Conley and Allen are the guard set. Marcus Gasol is out there with Tayshaun Prince. And it's Aminu in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Here's Green. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. Grizzlies have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Aminu, the pass to Conley. The Lakers with the rebound.
The defense was ready for him that time, and they had to be. He is so powerful in the lane.
And Green slams it in. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
You know what? Can you believe there have been 7 lead changes already, guys?
Wow.
Yeah, we're still in the first half. I mean, the way this thing is going, this could turn into a wild one.
And so here's Memphis after the basket by Los Angeles. Here's Aminu. Randall grabs the board.
Boy, for my taste, he's far too inconsistent with that shot. I mean, he's got to make those if he's going to take his game to the next level.
He had a nice open look right there. And that's 13 points for Kobe Bryant.
Oh, he's clearly feeling it, Clark, coming off that fantastic game last time out.
Conley kicks to Allen. There's the dish to Gasol. And yes, sir, that one drops.
Well, give credit where credit is due. Terrific assist inside.
The Lakers in the lead. Here's G. Right now averaging 25 points a game. Fade away. And again, Kobe Bryant. Bryant's got 15 points.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Conley kicks to Gasol. That's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. Taking a look at the Lakers. They've been in peak form as we've watched them play some tremendous basketball with an eye toward the postseason. And of course, Memphis just way behind.
Seeing where the Lakers are, they're really quite an incredible success story. After coming into the season with such low expectations, they've really turned the league on its ear. They've been very impressive.
You know, I thought it would take them a long time to get all the pieces to fit this year, but little did I know that. I mean, those pieces were already in place, seemingly right out of training camp, Clark.
Now here is Conley, following the miss by Julius Randle. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Well, he knew that with his height advantage over his man, it was really a good decision just to rise up and take the jump shot.
And it's Bryant in the corner. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tony Allen. And here is Los Angeles now. Here's G. Lets it fly. Here's Hill. And Gasol sends it back. And Doris Burke has some force. Hey, Doris.
Well, G, in the last matchup against the Kings, played some outstanding basketball. He finished with 19 points and seemed to be seeing the action in slow motion, piling up a huge amount of assists. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance, Clark. He was at his absolute best in this game.
Yeah, and the only thing about having a game like that, Kevin, is that it's almost impossible to duplicate it here tonight.
Well, but nobody's expecting that, Clark, and they don't need him to do that. If he's even half as good as he was that night, it should be enough.
And Kobe drops them both.
Well, how about Kobe in this one? He has 17 points, and he's added to his totals by picking up 3 points at the line as well.
Yeah, and that's something that's important for him and his team. Getting a few extra points, knocking those free throws down, and helping your team any way you can.
Lakers have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. Here's G on the wing, Bryant. Passes to Hill. Now the feed to G. Shot clock at 6. It's back to Hill. It's stolen by Allen. Aminu dishes to Allen. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And they double up Gasol. Allen outside. Kicks to Conley. From 15 feet away. And good on the basket. Book it. Conley's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Mid-range jumper becomes a pretty high shot for him when he has that kind of space.
Zach Randolph is checked in for Memphis. Lee comes in for Tayshaun Prince. And there's the pass to Randall. Here's G. Feeds it to Randall. It's stolen by Aminu. Conley into the lane. Dishes to Allen. It's deflected. He feeds it to Randolph, and it's sent back by Hill. They recover it. The shot's good from Randall.
Seems like they're on their heels every time defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only going to get worse.
Now here's Kobe. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Kings in Sacramento. Here's G. Nailed from three-point land. G's got 5.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
Outside Conley. Allen outside. He dishes it to Lee. Pass to Randolph. 6 on the shot clock. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. No good on that one. Some changes for Memphis. Adams, he's checked in for Allen. And it's Watson in for Mike Conley. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Davis is checked in for Hill. Butler comes in for Randall. Nick Young's checked in for Wilson Chandler. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Bryant. Lakers have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Here's G. Kicks it to Davis. And that misses. That would have put him up. Memphis leading. Adams with it. And it's Lin picking him up. Adams, the pass to Randall. Here's Aminu. G with the rebound. G's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
And again, the Lakers no good.
Nobody near him. He'll normally make that one.
Watson with it. Now guarded by G. Watson kicks to Randolph. Adams dishes to Aminu. Pass to Watson. And there's the feed to Lee. From deep. And the shot is good. Lee's got the lead up to 4 now for the Grizzlies.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Young in the corner from about 19 feet. And Lee pulls it down.
Well, if this game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
Yeah, they've been really strong in the paint, battling the glass.
And here's Watson. He kicks to Adams. Launches a 3. That's good, and the assist goes to Watson. And it's a 7-point Grizzly lead.
Well, through the first 2 quarters at least, turnovers have been a big issue. What are they doing that is causing you so much trouble offensively?
Well, it's been a high-pressure game, both in transition and in half-court sets. Well, we'll fix it, though. We just need to play a little more steady and make our passes with a little more care.
Slow and steady wins the race.
Okay, everybody, pay attention. We definitely got some stuff to go over from the first half. We're not going to let this game get away from us.
I like how many points we were able to generate from the paint in the half. Our offense should have a nice balance to it going forward because their D has no choice but to put some more bodies in the middle and create some space for us on the perimeter. On the fast break is where we showed the most signs of life. When we pushed it, we were able to catch them on their heels a few times. A good way right back into this, guys, would be on the offensive glass. Show me how many easy buckets we can get on putbacks, okay?
And that's all I wanted to go over with you. Let's go play a good half of basketball.
To start up and begin any moment. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, I mean, he has been everywhere.
I like that he didn't force anything in that first half. His decision-making was really flawless.
That being the case, Steve, I think they want him to be more assertive in the second half. Look to take more shots. Be a little more shot hungry, even the tough ones.
So the Lakers 5 right now. Randall and Hill are the 4 and 5. Bryant is out there with G, and it's Chandler in at the small forward. Memphis leading by 7. Conley with it, now guarded by G. Bryant comes with the double team. Conley, the pass to Allen. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Allen's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Grizzlies. G kicks to Chandler. There's the dish to Bryant. Fades, and he gets it to go. Kobe's got 19 points.
Man, a pleasure to watch him work at that end of the floor.
Conley dishes to Allen. And the foul called on G. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
He just picked up his 4th personal foul, and now he's got some foul trouble hanging over his head, guys.
Here in this 3rd quarter, just over a minute play. Chandler with the steal.
Well, great job preventing that ball from getting into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if he doesn't make that steal.
Here's Kobe, drilled from 11 feet out. He's got 21.
And his stroke has been dead on, inside, outside, wherever. The shot's just falling for him.
Conley, the pass to Allen. 3rd quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Passes it to Gasol. Clock at 6. Shot from 12. Tries again. Randolph can't hit.
And they've been off target now on 3 of the first 4 shots they've taken in this 2nd half.
And that one's good. 23 points for Kobe Bryant.
Their 2nd half has started quite well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts.
And let's take a quick look at the point guards this year. You look at G, always dangerous on the court. He leads the league. And, of course, Michael Conley. And so it's Memphis with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Kicks it to Gasol. The baseline J. Buries the jump shot. Gasol's got 6.
You know, that part of the floor, guys, is more or less his real sweet spot, right in his wheelhouse.
Outside for Kobe. Lets it go. And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from G. Oh, with that last huddle, you could see the coach was addressing how they were going to make a tactical adjustment.
And after the coach does something like that, it's on the players now to lock in and follow the lead and execute. If they don't, then the coach will put them on the pound.
And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
Let's check out how the Lakers stacked up, Kevin, over the last month in the NBA statistics. First in shooting percentage. First in three-point field goal percentage. And they're also ranked #1 in taking care of the ball. Not many turnovers. They value possessions like no other.
And the shooting is really what stands out to me. This is a team that does such a good job of finding selfish. They work offensively to create good shots. And when they do that and they're on their game, they're tough to beat.
Here's G. The shot by Chandler, wide open. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper.
This has really become an intense ball game ever since halftime.
Boy, the effort from both teams here, Steve, is terrific.
Gasol against Hill. Gasol kicks to Conley. Shot misses. Nice D from G. Lakers trail by 3. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Now here's Allen. Tight defense on him. Gasol, a screen on Bryant. Outside Conley. Wide open. The Lakers with the rebound. Randall's got his 5th rebound in this one.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Things are really tightening up now, guys. Their offense has become unstoppable.
Not sure where it was before, but better late than never.
Now here is Conley. 6 points for him. The pass to Gasol. The shot is off. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
You know, that last game I thought was an evenly played game, but the difference was the big discrepancy in the free throw percentage in their favor. That's what helped them win.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
Well, they continue to find the open man and play unselfishly. This is true team basketball we're seeing.
Now here's Prince. Right now averaging 5 points a game. Just 5 on the clock. Allen right side. Conley with a wide open look, and that one hits back iron.
Been a rough shooting night for him, but I don't mind that shot. He had a good look at it.
G kicks to Hill.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And that's the play we're going to remember when this game is all said and done.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Moving it up, and Chandler throws it down.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Yeah, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself.
23 seconds left to play in the third. Outside, Lynn feeds it to Randall. Some solid defense from Randall.
Had a pretty good look at the basket, but defensively they did a nice job rotating, forcing the miss.
Now Watson, right now averaging 7 points a game. Drive by Adams. Shot to stop the run, and that's the final possession with And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Well, this had to be the choice. It was an absolutely sensational feat, putting it way up there above the rim so that only his teammate could catch it, and from there.
Yeah, the timing of these plays are just phenomenal.
No question.
Lakers leading by 4. Zebo and Marc Gasol are up front. Conley out there with Adams, and it's Allen in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. G, no good.
He got the shot he wanted off that pick, just couldn't get it to fall.
But Steve, they'll take that play all day long, 10 times out of 10. That was good action.
So it's the Lakers now. The Lakers shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. Dishes to Randall. Here's G. Hits the three-point bomb. G's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Lakers. The Grizzlies trail by 7. To the paint. It's tipped. Adams. The shot no good. Some solid defense there from Lynn. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. And it's Young finishing it off.
Now that is a quick bucket. Pretty good in transition.
That's right. That's exactly right. He loves when he gets the chance to get out and run. That's when he's at his best.
Conley hits to Gasol. Gasol is doubled. Randolph dishes to Gasol. Drive by Adams. 6 to shoot. And that one's good. Lakers leading by 7. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Here's G. Again, Los Angeles.
I tell you, he's really carrying a lot of the load offensively, and that's almost always good news for them.
Conley kicks to Gasol. Rebounded by the Lakers. G's got his 6th rebound on the night. And Young, here we go. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And here we go with Allen running it up the court. Pass to Conley. Kicks it out to Allen. He feeds it to Adams. He dishes it to Randolph. Inside. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut to just 7 on the basket from Allen.
I like the way they got the ball inside there.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Amini's checked in. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Ryan's checked in. Here's G. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Shots good from Young.
That's pretty much been the norm for them, getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
Outside Conley. Back to Randolph. Fires from 14. Bank shot, no good.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
The Grizzlies trail by 11. Conley into the lane. Gasol's in the post. He's guarded by Hill. No good from Gasol. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. G passes to Hill. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. And the Lakers lead by 13.
Well, I bet his teammates love playing with him. He's distributing the ball perfectly.
Well, he keeps everybody happy, and you know what? The assist numbers don't lie.
Randolph kicks to Conley, and so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. Wilson Chandler's checked in for Nick Young. Wilson Chandler. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. G dishes to Randall. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Conley into the lane. And Aminu kicks to Conley. And another miss by Memphis. Lakers leading by 15. Bryant passes to G. Takes a 3. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe. Bryant's got 3 assists now in this one.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
Yeah, I think that's what's keyed this run, Clark, because they're keeping the ball moving. The defense hasn't been able to set up.
Here's Gasol. A terrific shot on a turnaround.
Michael Conley with excellent vision on that pass.
Here's Los Angeles now. They're on an 18-6 run. And it's Bryant in the corner. Hill sets the screen for Bryant. 6 to shoot. Here's G. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Yeah, shoddy defense there. Far too slow to react on the closeouts.
Hit his foot. And the ref saying he kicked it. Aminu with a screen for Gasol. Shoots from the line. Another miss by Conley.
Ouch. Another miss to add to what's been a miserable game for him from the field.
Here's G. The feed to Hill. Gasol with the steal. Now Conley. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Los Angeles leading by 17. G kicks to Chandler. G dishes to Chandler. Shoots a fader. Outside Bryant. Here's G. And no good. Trying to use the glass. And for Memphis, they're shooting a pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. Allen with it. Picked up by Bryant. Conley. And he's back in business as a jumper finally drops for him. Los Angeles has gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Bryant passes to G. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Randall no good.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
And now here comes Conley leading the break. Hits the front of the rim and out. Los Angeles has gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. And he lobs it up, and Randall throws it down.
Well, this is going to end in a lopsided victory, obviously. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness and the ability to close. You really have to give it up for the Lakers.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, remarkable team effort, Kevin. Everybody got involved, and that paid dividends.
And this will make it 41 victories for them on the year.
And just bulldozing their way through this season series. The victory here tonight makes it 3 games to none for the year. with 1 game left to play against the Grizzlies.
Beyond the actual result of this game, I think fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for G. There isn't much else you want from someone. He gave it his all and was rewarded with a triple-double for his efforts.
5 to shoot. Aminu dishes to Randolph. G with the rebound. And for the Lakers, they're shooting around 60% on the night. Amazing work offensively so far. Pass to Chandler. He kicks to G, and it's Bryant at the elbow. There's the dish to G. Fires at the elbow. And there's Kobe. That's good on the assist by G. And the Lakers lead by 19. And for the Grizzlies, they're shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. They get a hand on it. Here's Randolph. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Zach Randolph.
Here's G. And that one's good.
They didn't take their time wrapping this game up. They pretty much did it in a hurry.
Yeah, they had a nice spurt to polish this one off.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. Not much to be critical of with this win, Clark.
Not at all. I mean, they showed up not just to play. They showed up to give great effort and to win, and they did both.
And now we'll send it down.
Well, the outcome of this one never really in doubt tonight. Would you say that this is one of the better performances by this team this year?
Sure felt like it, yeah. It's just nice to